And speaking of reality shows, speaking of reality shows, because I have to admit, I am a reality show junkie.
Me too.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I'm not as bad as you, because you watch them all.
I need to go to
but
rehab.
I am a reality show junkie.
I'm not.
And I feel like we are dumbing down for reality TV. You know, they putting this reality crap that's not really reality, you know, because the cameras are on them. But one thing that I'm wondering is, there's a new show out.
The sisterhood.
The first ladies.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, has it gone too far? Has it gone too far?
What do you mean too far?
Has it
it's
gone
not
too
fighting.
far? That well, it will be. If you look, it look like it can be. It can go there. But the fact that now we have these women of the church, and the church, as we know, Christians supposed to be set apart from the world.
Okay.
And now they bought into this whole reality TV, airing all of this dirt. You know, has it gone too far that now they trying to put all of their business out here?
Is it airing dirt, or is it just airing what it really is in church, just like everywhere else? Is it airing dirt, or is it just airing the dynamics of what really goes on?
See, it all go back to that social responsibility thing. There we go again. You know what I'm saying? Why do you have to be like everybody else? As Christians, they say we are not the same. We're different from the world.
We're in the world, but not of the world.
Thank you. In the world, but not of the world. So why are we bringing this craziness? If it was a good show where, like, oh, they're changing someone's lives, they're going and doing this,
and there
is
reality TV like that.
Right.
T.I. and Tiny. It's not a bunch of mess. Shekinah about
T.I. and Tiny.
I'm just saying.
She said that's an example.
There's an example of positive reality TV.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
You know, but then you get crap like this.
Whoa! How it get to be crap? It's crap. But both of you admittedly watch.
Oh yeah, I watch it because it's good entertainment.
Because it's funny.
It's funny.
So
that don't make it right though.
It doesn't make it right. But what I'm saying is, then you're promoting that.
Yeah.
Yes, you're promoting that. So you know, it's debatable whether it's good, bad, or indifference. If it's gone too far, I don't know. I will say this: that one is crazy. And any hairdressers watching us, contact Tara, whichever one it is. I have my hairdresser is cold. She is cold, and she will do a sew-in that won't look like you just got a weaved hat and set it this far back on your head. So if this gets to anybody in Atlanta, and I'm not a hater.
But she just moved to Atlanta, so she might be finding
you don't think she can find a hairdresser in Atlanta?
Come on.
I'm just saying.
Somebody put that in her kitchen.
It looked like, but it's set so far back, and it looked like it's kind of, I don't know what it is.
And she's so holy. I know the Lord done gave you a prophetic word. Don't let you know.
Represent him like a racist.
Right.
They want to talk about, I'm a Christian
and
person.
I'm so glad I can look good, and I can I think she said have a good weave, and have a good body, and still let the Lord get that weave straightened up.
And this is exactly why the church is entering reality, because we talking this much about it.
Well, then point resolved. I mean, do we dummy down for reality TV? Absolutely we do. But I mean, it's no more different, in my opinion, than a man, you know, watching a sports game on TV, or somebody, you know, watching whatever it is your thing is, where you kind of let your brain just be entertained, be occupied. You're not giving any really active thought or anything. So I wouldn't necessarily call it dummying down. I think we just like to be entertained by different things. Sometimes it's a train wreck. We know it's about to happen, and we can't turn away.
We can't turn away. But I guess my ending thought on it is a little bit different. I think that bringing the church into regular reality TV, does the church a disservice, because what makes us different? What would want to make anybody be a Christian after watching a show like that?
Absolutely.
And I am a Christian, and I kind of already know my path, so it doesn't affect me as much. But what about that non-believer who doesn't know Christ yet? You know what I'm saying? And the ultimate goal is to bring everyone to life, to everlasting life, which is Jesus Christ. And when you have the people of the church who are supposed to be doing that, arguing, fighting, and this is what they see as true Christianity, what would make us different? What would make them want to be a part of that?
Yeah, I agree with you, Shawnee. Let's just keep it hidden and not show what goes on really in the church, because new Christian or not, that's the type of stuff that goes on. Yeah, pastors looking at the gapping their legs open on the front row, demonstrating with. I mean, it's true. So yeah, let's just keep it quiet and under wraps so the new Christian won't really know what's going on.
Hey, sometimes you gotta agree to disagree, right?
Okay, yeah.
My opinion is real simple. I think the church is just a microcosm of society. I think that everything that happens in the community as a whole and in society as a whole, and by and large, is happening in the church. All churches.
All right, everybody. What we're gonna do now is our "What I'm Feeling" segment, and that's just what we think is tight, what we think is cool, and we're introducing it to you so you can either feel it or you don't feel it, and then let us know. So this week, what I'm feeling is, because as you can all see, I'm natural, and I wear my little afro, and I'm finally cool with it, and all in my body about it and everything. So I use Talia Wajid. It's a natural hair product, and it comes with the shampoo. This is the leave-in conditioner, and it also comes with the curly cream and the curl sealer. So the curl sealer is really my main thing that I wanted to show you. If you're natural and you just don't know what to do with your hair, and you're wetting it, you're wearing it Wet and Go. And Wet and Go, if you don't know, if you're not natural, you might not know the terminology. But Wet and Go is when you just wash it and then you put something in it and you just go. So the curl sealer, what it does is it brings out your natural curl pattern. And don't let people tell you you don't have a natural curl pattern. Everybody has a natural curl pattern. Whether it's a little curlier or not so curly or whatever. It's still your natural.
Whether it's nappy, if you got nappy hair,
it's still your natural curl pattern, ladies. What you do is you put this on wet, and whatever your natural curl pattern is, it'll bring out your curls, and it'll stay for the whole week. All you do is use the curly cream to revitalize it. So you just take a wet water bottle, spray it in the mornings, put this curly cream in, and it'll look just like this for a whole week, and then you can wash it and do this whole thing again. So that is my what I'm feeling this week. And go out and buy it. And if you're in Akron, Ohio, Broadway, what street is that on? Hawkins. And Essence Beauty Mart on West Market sells the Talia Wajid products. So go get it.
Okay, all right, that's what's up. When I go natural, Talia Wajid, I'm all on it.
I'm not. And for the local spotlight portion, the local spotlight is something that we will do from time to time, where we would just basically give honor where honor is due. We will commend someone, some event, something that's local going on in the Northeast Ohio area to all of you. This week's local spotlight is on Miss Shanine A. Harris and a book of poetry that she wrote, Reflections on My Thoughts. Shanine actually is from Akron, Ohio. She is now a published author, and this book of poetry, I've read through it several times, and as you can see, the book is folded and dog-eared. I have several poems that are my favorite. Shanine has a website. It's ShanineAHarris.com, and I'll spell that out. It's ShaneneAHarris.com. This book of poetry called Reflections of My Thoughts, it can be purchased on her website, at your local bookstore, or on Amazon.com. So make sure and pick it up. Do we have time for me to read one of the poems, one of my favorites out of the book? Can I share?
Yes,
all right.
Please do.
All right. This poem is called You Ought to Thank Me, and it's one of my very favorites. You ought to thank me for the man he has become. You ought to thank me, for I was the one he made cry while he stayed confused, the one who stayed lonely while my love and trust he misused. You ought to thank me for how kind and sincere he appears. It was on my back he developed over the years. You love him, admire his poise. You ought to thank me for taking away some of the little boy. You ought to thank me for his gentle touch, for it was I who taught him how to love so much. You ought to thank me for your man, rather the man he has become. You ought to thank me, for I was the one. I love that. How many of us as women can relate to that? How many of you as men know that there's a girl out there that the girl that you're with ought to be thanking? So shout out to you, Shanine A. Harris. Reflections of My Thoughts. Go get her book.